Couple of guys have been getting canceled this week that honestly surprised me. I thought they were the uncancelable, but they got canceled. Starting with, well, this honestly isn't a surprise. At this point, Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast released a Lunchables competitor with KSI and Logan Paul called Lunchly and was getting absolutely cooked for it for a bunch of different reasons. The main tweet being from former Minecraft YouTuber, maybe he still is, Dan TDM. All right, this tweet now has 50 million views and 600K likes.
Holy.
What happened to YouTubers, man? I can't say anything anymore. This is selling stuff for the sake of making money simple. How does this benefit their fans? This is selling crap to kids who don't know better than to trust the people who are selling it to them. Do better. Now, mind you, in their rollout, one of their main talking points, and has continued to be one of their main talking points, is Lunchly is a healthier alternative to Lunchables, which I'm gonna be honest, even if it's healthier, it's still not a healthy option for kids anyways. Furthermore, Marquez Brownlee was getting cooked yesterday. The one guy who has been my go-to answer as a guy who is uncancelable in this YouTube shit. YouTuber Marquez Brownlee is getting canceled for trying to sell a $50 a year subscription for a wallpaper app. Yes, you heard that right. You create an app just for wallpapers. There's a free version, but for Panels Plus, it's $50 a year. So there's been a big conversation this week about YouTubers and content creators selling products. Is it nasty what these guys are doing? KSI has definitely made a bunch of counter arguments to the point of, and Logan Paul as well as, of just, hey man, YouTubers, we're done trying to make content at a certain point in time. We're trying to grow businesses. Why do y'all have a problem when we do it, but these big ass corporations, y'all let them off the hook? Should YouTubers be held to a higher standard? Like, what's going on?
Let me say this for the people, and I'll let Damo go right after this. I'm sorry. The people that, I don't think people don't understand this. Like, one, content creation is a passion, but two, once you grow big enough to brand yourself, you should probably take advantage of that. On this side of things, as far as, being the on-camera talent, this is probably the highest risk, lowest reward,
least efficient
way to make the money. Even if I was an editor or a thumbnail maker, there's so many other ways that I could brand myself and market. And I'm talking about the grand scheme of things. There's so many other ways that I could brand myself or do different things that could set me up in a position to win. But specifically being on this side of the camera, this is so inefficient to do. So if you have the opportunity to brand yourself, I say take it. Now, some of these folks are misleading. I just want to talk about the general topic. Them being misleading and stuff like that, that's a whole nother thing in and of itself. But truly, I don't need... Does anybody up here know? Because I don't even really know the answer for it. Do you know how much one view is worth? Like, let's say you have an 8-minute video. They watch the whole thing. How much is one view worth?
The Bloom?
You could probably backtrack it from the RPM, but I don't know off the top.
Yeah, I'm about to say I would have to.
I'd
have to really clock in.
Because RPM is per 1,000 views, so whatever your RPM is,
just move the decimal.
Yeah, move the decimal by 3. But like, so it's probably like an eighth of 10 cents. I don't know. It's a crazy small number.
It's not, no, and somebody's gonna say $1. It's not a full dollar. It's
a fraction of a cent. It's a fraction of a cent.
It's a fraction of a cent. Same thing with the stream, like when somebody makes music and stuff like that. Gang, this is the least inefficient way to, and this is the highest likelihood from my perspective for you to have, you can have a great rise. You can also have an extremely great fall. But if you figure out other ways to brand yourself, you will always be eating. I don't know. We live in a capitalist society and niggas get mad when niggas capitalized. It's weird to me.
Just to put that into perspective, to make $10,000 a month, let's say you're selling a product at $50. In the case of a wallpaper app, let's just say Marquez is making 100% of that revenue, which he probably isn't. He's sharing shit. To make $10,000, you just have to sell that product 200 times. 200 times. That's it.
You said
10,000? Now, $10,000
Yeah.
to make $10,000 200 times. To make $10,000 a month on content, and Omar knows this because he just had a crazy big month. How many views roughly would you have needed to make 10 bands? Like 4 mil?
Yeah,
Off of your
I need 4. I need 2 more. No, yeah, not 2 more million. I probably need, probably like 1.5 million more.
1.5 million more. So let's just rough estimate that at like what, 4 mil. I'm gonna be honest. There is a point where getting 4 million views is so much harder than just trying to sell a product for $50 a month when you already got an audience where you can get 200 out of like 10 million people to pay you $50 a month. I don't know, but
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Bunch of nothing burgers going on. People are crying, bitching, and moaning like they have to buy the shit. If you don't want to buy Mr. Beast Lunchables, nigga, don't. If you don't want your little brother or little sister or your child eating Mr. Beast Lunchables, don't buy it. But to act like these niggas are the devil for putting out the product that's a competitor to Lunchables, something niggas have been having for decades now, is just it's pure boredom. Pure boredom. When I seen Marques Brownlee getting canceled, quote unquote, for the wallpaper app that has a free version, and nigga, you don't gotta. If you don't want to pay $50 for a wallpaper app, then don't. One, in his explanation of it, he said the app will be developed to do more things. So it's not just going to be a wallpaper app forever, apparently. But whatever it is, even if it turns to a damn streaming service, you don't gotta buy it. Nigga, what are we talking about? No one's forcing you to get this. You can go about your life, go about your day without buying this product. You can literally walk. I do this shit with Prime all the time. I see it, like, oh, Prime bottle. And walk the fuck.
you walk past it, yeah.
Like, what? I'm not drinking that shit. I'm not gonna eat that. I might try the Mr. Beast Lunchables. I still buy Lunchables, but I might try it. But other than that, man, you can just look at it and be like, oh, YouTubers on the come up, and then keep pushing, going about your day, gang, and go buy the other shit you was gonna buy from some other corporation ran by some 60-year-old white man. Like, what are we talking about? Like, y'all are genuinely okay. This is what kills me. People will get up in arms and mad that these people we've seen come up from gaming, from doing vines, from literally counting to 1 million while they're watching Naruto. People we've seen from humble beginnings. We see them get to this point where they put these products out, they make these businesses and brands, and we call them evil. But you have been supporting Doritos your whole life. You don't know who owns Doritos. That nigga was at the Diddy party getting Diddy juice, and you were supporting him. You don't care. You ain't never thought who was behind Gatorade, nigga. But you buy it. You gonna drink that shit. But you care about Feastables? Shut up, bro.
It's because they can see. It's because they can
That's
see
crazy.
who's behind it. They know.
I'm telling you right now, bro. Before Sage goes, out of all the things to complain about of things we can and cannot buy, bro, wallpaper apps and Lunchable competitors is at the bro. As a motherfucker who tried to buy a house this year, oh my god, bro, Jesus fuck. As a guy who got prescription medication today and asked what, just out of curiosity, what it would have been out of pocket if I didn't have insurance. Oh my
Lord,
god, bro.
nigga, I just went through
But
this
we're
shit.
complaining about Lunchables? Man, shut the fuck up, bruh.
Yeah, hey, Damo. No, first of all, AB Bezos retweet on the fucking insurance thing. And Damo, you know it's crazy. You talk about chips and Doritos. That nigga Quavo gave you a song about chips with a dab of ranch and you bought it. Look, man, at the end of the day, I think this is definitely a lose-lose situation. Obviously, we're creators, so this is easily going to be, I can see this turning into a biased perspective. Gang, I promise you it's not. But I think it's such a lose-lose because we have these conversations all the time about, hey, yo, when are you going to hang it up and what's your pivot and other things like that? And I don't know about you, but if I was going to start a do-rag company, I'd tell my viewers, and I don't think I'm an evil person for doing that, but then someone can easily manipulate that into being, oh, you're trying to take advantage of your younger viewers that are going to be horny to buy your do-rags. But then it's like, wait a minute. How young are these niggas that actually are swiping the card though? And I'm not saying that there's not not to have like an NBA to stream me argument here, but I'm not saying there's not like 10-year-olds that aren't potentially super chatting and gifting and things like that. But I just want to again consider who the fuck would be driving to Target buying the TSO do-rag? Or in Mr. Beast's case, who the fuck is actually the one driving to fucking, I don't know, Target and getting the Beastable, Lunchable thing or whatever the fuck. Like, If these are all just a bunch of little nigglets running around and they're like, oh shit, oh Mr. Beast, oh shit, Kai got a bust down Rolly, let me get that too. Okay, fine. You got a point. Niggas might be pulling puppet strings, fine. But even then, one, natural selection, two, I just think it's so unfair, at least disingenuous, to sit there and get mad at people for promoting a product on the highest possible level that they could promote it. So unless we're saying that we want these people to promote it at the lowest level possible, and maybe there's a sense of individuality there if they do it that way, but unless we're saying we want people to promote TSO health insurance offline entirely, dang, they was gonna lose regardless. Either you was gonna call them stupid, you was gonna say there's no reason I'm buying your shit, or oh my god, you're selling this shit to your audience. They was gonna lose. It's a lose-lose.
Can I just add real quick? You niggas didn't care when 50 Cent had vitamin water. You niggas don't care about rap snacks. But we are about to bitch about Beastables. I can't stand you new niggas. I can't stand this new wave of the internet. I can't.
And I'll say this. I don't mind people being critical of the actual product.
Absolutely.
Like I don't mind that. Yep. I think to me it's the concept though, because this seems to be like a continuous cycle of people complaining when content creators do this. So I want to ask y'all, because when I think Pepsi or maybe it was Coke just came out with Oreo flavored Coke. So when a brand puts out bullshit, nobody cares. Like literally, they don't care. It is what it is. Even I saw a taste test, and somebody, the dude tasted it. He was like, "Yeah, the Oreo flavored Coke just tastes like Coke." But so nobody cares when it does this. But when it happens with content creators specifically, that's when people have a problem. My theory is that it's because they can see the face. Right? Cool. However, there's a difference when like a rapper does this or a wrestler does this versus a content creator. So I want to know from y'all, why do you think that there's a difference when, like Damo said, 50 Cent puts out a vitamin water, or Saweetie puts out her ramen noodles, or I don't know, what's the chosen one wrestler? Wrestler Sage.
I don't know all the wrestlers.
Roman Reigns.
Oh my god, I got it right.
Right? Yeah, Roman Reigns do got some Jordans.
If Roman Reigns has his own line of shoes, why is that different reception than when?
Oh, Jaylen Brown just made his own shoes, like literally.
Totally different reception. Why is that a different reception than when Chris Smooth puts out, I don't know, a backpack?
Because the respect levels that people get, the respect factor of a content creator versus these other people. We can all acknowledge that content creators have gotten more respect from when we were younger in high school, middle school, whatever it was. But still in the public eye and the mainstream and whatever it is, there is still a perception of what a content creator is versus who these celebrities are. So they still have there's still a ways to go. Like, yeah, we can sit there and say Kai Cenat's bigger than Cole Anthony, but that's fine. But when Kai Cenat come out pushing Cenatables versus Cole Anthony pushing whatever product he's trying to push, they're going to look at Kai like, that's fucked up, gang. You know them kids is watching you, but no one cares about all the kids is watching Cole Anthony play basketball that he's pushing this shit onto too. It's just a perception thing, which is super weird. Super weird.
I'm gonna take a victory lap here. I already told you niggas that the content creator is becoming the most disrespected occupation. Niggas thought I was yapping. But furthermore, I'll say this. If I must play devil's advocate, sure. If fuck it, let's take Prime as example. If Prime is telling you, oh yeah, this shit will give you wings. This shit is like the #1 healthiest uber duber drink in the world. And then you Google up the product and it's like rat poison. Okay, fine. You got me there in the sense of, all right, cool. Let people know, yo, this product is bullshit. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to be like, yo, why are you selling a drink? And I think that's the thing that a lot of people are missing. People can critique the product. You can talk about the wallpaper app being dog shit. You can talk about Prime being dog shit. Hell, the Mr. Beast Feastables are dog shit. Cool. At the end of the day, the outrage of them doing it is what it's become. And that is, again, such a lose-lose for them. But if they're selling bullshit, you can call out the bullshit. I ain't got a problem with that.
I think to just offer something different here, I do agree with y'all, but I do think there's a distinct difference between how content creators grow and like regular ass celebrities. And what I mean by that is most of your favorite content creators, their job, the way they got famous is by cultivating parasocial relationships. Like that is what makes them big. That is what makes Kai Boy Max, all of these dudes, as big as they are, is the fact that they grinded and built the community and all these different things. But like Beyonce or I don't even know, Saweetie. Like I understand Beyonce has a beehive, but even like when like they knew her from music. They knew her from music, word of mouth, all that different shit. It wasn't like a community that she cultivated day in and day out. Her content is daily vlogs, letting these people into to her life and all of these different things. So
Also, they get to hide behind the industry, low
That
key.
too.
I'll say this before we get off this. I think this is part of the reason why, at least I'm very critical when people ask us about merch, and I'm like, we gotta hold off, because I know the amount of backlash that we would get, as opposed to if somebody else put out the same bullshit product. And I get people in the chat saying some certain things, but there is a distinct difference in my perspective when X company does this, when Coke does something versus when Kenny Beecham does something. If they do the same bullshit stuff, and not saying Kenny's doing any bullshit, but just if Kenny Beecham did some bullshit, the same bullshit as Coke, Kenny Beecham's reaction would be totally different. But there's a lot of stuff that people disagree with. I'm gonna do a Q&A in the Discord tonight. So join the Discord. We're gonna drop the Discord link in the chat. Join the Discord, and I'll be hosting Q&A in the Discord VC. We'll just talk it out. This was
You can
great.
sell food, just don't claim it's healthy. See, and then that's like an
That's
argument
fair.
where, that's on one
that's
hand,
fair,
it's
that's
fair.
fair.
No, yeah, that's definitely fair. But then you could even have like a dark, twisted ideology of, well, I mean, shit. Who doesn't say they're the healthiest option? Everybody says their shit's healthy. So it's just a matter of like, where do we draw the line there? But I agree with that sentiment more than I don't.
just feel like the line is genuinely, you can critique the product if it is a shitty product or if niggas is caught lying. That's absolutely fine. But critiquing the content creator for trying to do something that you wouldn't critique the Pepsi company, the Coke company, or whatever for doing the exact same thing, that's where the line is for me to where I have a problem. If
the
you're gonna
criticism is
critique
also
the
just, why are you making this? But
that's what I'm saying.
If the
My
criticism
issue is,
oh my
why are
God,
you
stay
making
behind the
this?
screen,
Yeah.
If it's stay behind the screen, YouTuber. All right, my nigga, you're a dick. Like that's crazy.
That's my issue.
Because they're a content creator, they can't venture out and do anything else. Like have a product, try to sell anything because it's automatically you just trying to push this shit on kids. All right, my nigga, whatever. You're not gonna get mad at the fact that fucking Galaxy Gas is literally look like something they would give to kids. I don't know.
Them niggas put wheels on a shoe, called them Heelys, and you bought it. like, I could do this all day, fool. Them niggas gave you a circled silver ball, rolled that bitch on their forearms twice and told you it floats, and you bought it. Like them niggas gave you a chia pet. You thought the shit grew instantly. I know you did. You bought it. Like, man, we could do this all day.
Let's not
long.
talk about the as seen on TV store, boy. Oh my God. Let's not talk about all the shit they used to just push.
Oh my lord!
Us.
As seen on TV, ready for 1999. Oh god.